Thanks for watching Jake 3D. Today I'm going to review Prey. Enjoy.
Two, one, engage. Taking damage.
So I got some gameplay footage up on this screen right here. So I'll let that continue to run. Prey is a first-person shooter where it's kind of like a cross between Fallout 4 and System Shock 2, or basically BioShock, where you get to go through, collect items, and you can turn those items into weapons or ammo or several other things. And it's you're trying to figure out what's going on at the beginning of the story, and the story's going to progress as you get forward, and you start to figure out what's really going on in the game. So it's a pretty fun game, very compelling story, and yeah, it is a sci-fi action first-person shooter. So I'm gonna try something a little different here. Basically, you gotta go through throughout the world. You're gonna pick up items, some that you go in inventory and some you can like toss and do things with, but you search in containers and bodies and just all around. You're just gonna find lots of equipment that you can use or recycle, that kind of thing. All these items are highlighted. I don't know if that's going to be the same case if you run it at a harder difficulty. I had it set to normal. In the game, one of the things you could do is hack, and that was pretty fun. And you got the base enemy is called a mimic, and they mimic different objects around the world. Sometimes when you see like two of one object, that's a dead giveaway. There's a mimic there. So when you see two of a single object, you know there's a good chance that it's a mimic. So you know, something to watch out for. But you know, they could be anything. There doesn't have to be two of the same object. With this game, with benchmarking it, I used the very high setting, which is the highest setting available. Didn't have like an ultra setting, and I used MSAA ×1 and anti-aliasing ×2. I ran it in windowed borderless window mode. In my system, I have a 6700K at stock speed with two 1080s and SLI also at stock speed.
Infinite power. Infinite power.
Three runs at 4K with 67.67 frames per second average, with a 41.1% low and a 31.1% low. I also ran it at 1440p, getting 134 frames per second average with 77 1% low and 58.1% lows. At 1080p, I got 140 frames per second with 87 1% and 66.1% lows. So at 4K it ran very well with minimal slowdowns, and then at 1440 and even at 1080 and even 1440p it ran extremely well. So I'd say it's a pretty optimized. I do have a more powerful system, but it should run pretty well on most systems. It took me a while to find a spot that was going to give me consistent results. Once I found it, I created a save point and just ran over that several times. I actually ended up running that same area several times without starting the benchmark. So I must have run that section about 15 or 20 times. So it gave a pretty consistent result. So I'm happy with it. So all these items are highlighted. I don't know if that's going to be the same case if you run it at a harder difficulty. I had it set to normal for these runs here. And yeah, there's lots of things you can pick up, fix. There's that robot to be fixed, but I had to increase my repair skills, so that was pretty cool. Let's review and some gameplay of Prey. If you like this review, go ahead and leave a like down below. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Also, leave a comment. Let me know. Do you like this game? Have you played it? Are you interested in purchasing it? I'd like to hear your feedback. Again, thanks for watching Jake 3D, and I'll see you in the next one.